So the holidays are over, which is always bittersweet, at least for me, because I do enjoy the holidays, but I also enjoy having money.
Right.
So, but anyway, we have a whole bunch of new pickups to show you guys from the last 6 months or so.
Yay.
So let's just jump into it and get right to it. So I'm going to start with a couple of Switch games here. First up, Axiom Verge. I don't know if you played this with me or not. It's very Metroid-like.
No.
It's a pretty cool game. I mean, I haven't played enough of it because it's one of the many on my backlog, but from what I've played, it's pretty cool. Like I said, very Metroid style. And of course, Runner 3. I was excited about this one. Which
Yeah.
I know you have a hard time with this.
All the time. Things go fast. My brain doesn't go fast.
Yeah, it's
over.
It's a difficult game, to say the least, but it's
fun.
really fun. Yeah, it's really fun.
So this one was bought for me, I think for my birthday.
No, that was actually, there was a Christmas gift that you'll get to later. I bought that the same day.
Oh,
More so for myself.
Yeah, and it's pretty awesome. You ready? Boom! Totally hangs up in our living room. This is awesome. One of my faves.
A couple of PS2 games. Neo Contra. We played a little bit of it. I actually really enjoyed it. It feels like a newer version of classic Contra. As new as PS2 can get, I guess.
I was just want to play the other night.
Yep. Metal Slug Anthology. I figure since I'll never actually own a Neo Geo because, Jesus Christ, why not? Metal Slug's a really fun game. So.
This is something I picked up at Goodwill, and I got super excited. If y'all don't know, we live in Tennessee, and this is from the Opryland Kids Club. It was one of the bears you won at one of the games.
So next up for me, a couple of GameCube games. I'm finally getting some more GameCube games. But I got both Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. I actually had never played these before, but I heard a lot of good things about them. But I played a little bit of the first one, and I actually rather enjoyed it.
Even though it's past the holiday. I got this at Goodwill. So excited. It had the box in it. I don't know if you can see it, but look at that bad boy. I totally need some eggnog now.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, the original movie, not this potential piece of crap that I'm not excited about, which if you haven't seen that video, me and my buddy talked about. Sonic's awesome design that they went with. Anyway, now this was the original movie from the 90s. I can't remember what year it came out. The DVD for this is actually getting pricey. Something else Sonic the Hedgehog related, Sonic the Hedgehog on the NES. Now this is a pretty interesting hack that someone made. It's kind of like Sonic 1 being played on the NES. It's not good, but to be honest with you, seeing some other kind of faster games on the NES, they could actually make a pretty decent Sonic game on the NES if someone knows what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Not saying this person didn't do a good job, it's just really slow. You kind of have to play it to really know. But kind of a cool novelty.
Mm-hmm. So this one, I actually technically bought it for him for his birthday. But it was in a box of things that I got him. That was a collector's box or whatever. Joust.
Oh yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. I love it.
So next up for me, I picked up my first Japanese PS1 import, which of course is Rockman X6.
So Rocket Man.
Or Mega Man, but I really want to buy a Japanese PS1 because of the fact that it's just so much of a pain in the ass to play these on an American version.
Yeah.
If you haven't tried, look up a video. It's a pain in the ass. It can be done, but God knows when I'll actually put the time into playing this one because I got some other Mega Man games to play, and I'll get to those later. So, a non-Japanese PS1 game, The Contra Adventure. I played a little bit of this the other night, and I like it, but God, the graphics just look awful to me. I feel like they look worse than the NES.
That sucks.
But it's fun, though.
Real gin.
No, it feels like Contra, so.
Okay. So this I got. You ready? You ready? Aw.
No, you broke them already.
No, I didn't break them. He bent while it's in it. Yay! So this is my Captain Planet. Yeah, it is.
So yeah, one of the many Castlevania games I got. Castlevania Bloodlines. It's Castlevania, but it definitely feels different. I know you and me played it for a little while.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain. It doesn't...
All the controls are the same.
They are. It just feels different.
The vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah,
when you play it, you'll know exactly.
Yeah. Other people, I've actually heard other people say it like it's hard to explain. It just feels different, but it's Castlevania. It doesn't make it bad.
It's a good game. Yeah.
So it's just kind of like you'll have to play it, and it'll just feel kind of different. So.
Yeah.
I guess to move on, I also got Battletoads and Double Dragon on the Super Nintendo. Good lord, a game that we suck at. I don't know why I wanted this, because we suck at Battletoads and we suck at Double Dragon, so obviously we have to be really good at this. I don't know what it is about Double Dragon. I just suck so much at it. Like Streets of Rage, really good. Like, you know...
Every time we try.
Yeah.
Every single time. I got nothing. So I know we said we weren't collecting them. And yet... Captain Conan.
See, yeah.
He's so cute. Look at him.
I wish that was a flaming sea, though.
Oh, I do wish. If it was the flaming sea, I would have like loved it even more.
Right.
But I call him Captain Conan. I think he's just like Super Conan or some crap. I don't really know.
So, this was a disappointment. I saw this.
Aw.
Yeah. No, you played this. You remember.
Did I play this?
Yeah. So I saw this, and there's only one reason I bought it. Rise of the Robots.
Oh, I remember.
And I was like, right there on the front, including music by Brian May. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. If you don't know who Brian May is, he's the guitarist of Queen. I'm a huge Queen fan. I was like, that has to be the selling point of this game. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The game is freaking
That is
awful.
the selling point of the game.
Yeah.
Had they not had that, this would have never sold.
I don't think it sold even with that. But I mean, graphically, it's impressive, but for the love of God, like, it's been a while since I played it, but I'm pretty sure just the controls are just awful.
Okay, so again, I'm not gonna collect them, and yet I got Bob Ross and Deadpool Bob Ross. Oh my god, look how cute. I love it. His little foot's in a paint bucket, and he's got a little easel. They both got paintbrushes. I love it.
Yeah, I finally bought a 3DO. So, no, anyway.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So we just happened to visit a store here in town, and it was there, and I was like, I kind of want to buy it, but I don't. And I mean, it was a decent price, so I was like, walked around the store for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I bought it. Now, the funny thing was, it came with Road Rash, but it was just the disc. So that was a selling point for me, because I love Road Rash. And as soon as we got home that night, I get on Facebook, and another store outside of town was like, just got in a bunch of 3DO games. I was like, well, this is just a calling all of a sudden. Like, it was just meant to be. And one of the ones that they got was Road Rash. In the box, this giant freaking box. Why the hell did they think this was a good idea? Like, this wouldn't even fit on any sort of like shelf whatsoever. It sticks out from my shelf.
Yeah.
It's just, but I love it. Along with that, I also picked up Street Fighter 2 Turbo. From what I've read, these are the two best games for the console, so I'm done.
Yeah, done.
But
a whole good collection
yeah.
out of the way. So for mine, I'm very proud to announce I now have the finished Rocky collection.
Yay.
So we bought all of them except these two at another pickups video that I think I already talked about. And I finally finished the collection. Now, when Creed 2 comes out, I gotta buy that one. But as of right now, I'm so excited. I'm gonna have the Rocky Binge Fest. It's gonna be great.
This is actually this is a good segue to the last thing we're gonna talk about. So I have been wanting to get a PlayStation VR for a while, but the price, not saying it wasn't worth it, just the price was kind of turning me off from it.
Yeah, a little too rich for our blood.
Yeah, after everything else we just showed. But finally came across it for a really good deal from GameStop of all places. If you shop around, you can get some good deals at GameStop. And I remember paying like even less because I had like a couple of coupons because it's my birthday and like it was crazy how much
it was
money
like
I saved.
it was Black Friday week, and
Yeah,
so that was like a big thing. So
yeah, it was crazy. I wanted the Skyrim bundle, but they didn't have that anymore. I think the closest store was like an hour or two away. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an hour away.
But the more I thought about it, I was like, does it really matter? We got the Creed Rise to Glory bundle. That's why I said a good segue.
Yeah.
So we played a lot of this so far, and we've had lots. Like I actually.
Even like our friends that come over, like they'll commandeer it. Like they love it so much. It's so fun. But I'm not gonna lie, I really love the Creed game. It kind of feels like you're in a little bit of a boxing training course.
It's pretty cool.
Like a virtual boxing course. It's really fun.
I didn't like it at first, but I think the first night I was playing it, like I was playing everything. We got quite a bit that day, and I think I was kind of getting burnt out.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's not Punch-Out. It's not Punch-Out. Punch-Out VR, though, if anyone's watching. Punch-Out VR.
Please don't. I will never see my husband again.
Please do.
Please don't.
But yeah, and also came with a Super Hot VR, which is a super fun game.
Yeah. I mean, it's super hot.
It's kind of hard to explain. It's like a simulation or something like that, but it's really addictive. It's really challenging.
I feel like the best way to describe it is an assassin training course.
Yeah, and the thing that's kind of frustrating about it is the fact it's like broken up into sections. So if you get past one part and get to the second part and die, you have to go back to the first part. It's kind of annoying.
It's in small sections, so it's not like you're at the end of the game that you've been playing for 45 minutes and then you're back. It's small sections, I will say that.
Yeah, but I mean, by the end of it though, you're just a badass at like the first 2 or 3 sections.
Oh yeah, you're just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, so it's really fun. I really recommend it. So just kind of breeze through some of the other ones. We got to talk about Beat Saber too, which is so
Beat Saber is super fun.
Batman Arkham VR.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah,
not a bad game. I'm not gonna lie. I actually enjoyed it, but it's very short.
Doom VFR, virtual fucking reality. That's what it stands for. This one, I remember we were pissed when we first started playing this one because like the only way you could move was like in short little like
bursts.
Yeah,
like you had to like pick the station and then it would like warp you to it. It was super annoying.
Yeah, and then the other thing was like you can look obviously using your head, but if you looked using the controller, because that's what I'm used to, it like was like very very jerky. And it wasn't until I started playing Skyrim. Skyrim did the same thing. You could walk like normal, but it was also doing that really jerking movement if you use the joystick to look. And that's when I looked at the settings and I was like, oh, there's an option to change that. That, oh my god, made this so much better. And then I went back to Doom and I was like, oh, okay, there's an option in there to do that. So you can set it up to move like normal. I'm assuming what that was is if you wanted to use like the gun controller, that gave you the option to move. I could see that, but if you're just playing with the controller, no. But Doom, really cool. It's a whole different game, so it's not like the Doom that's out there right now. Skyrim, of course, it's Skyrim. I have this on so many different systems.
It's very good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, yes, Rush of Blood. Now, I only played a little bit of Until Dawn, so I don't really know like the references and all that kind of stuff, but this is a fun game. It'll get you sometimes.
I don't like it. I get scared because my guns move.
Oh, yeah.
I freak out. If you haven't seen it, go to his Instagram and watch the video of me trying to play that for the first time and laugh your ass off. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. And there's a girl and I want to go. I can't.
And also something else you can't play. Resident Evil 7. What I think is really cool about this one, and I'm hoping they do more games like this, is that this is VR, but you can choose if you want to play it as VR.
See, I kind of like that. Like, I might even possibly try the parts I don't want to, like, go into outside of VR. Because
Yeah,
in VR, it's too real, man.
But, yeah, that's part 1
Oh, there's stuff.
of
Yeah.
half of 2018, the last half of 2018.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stick around for part 2.
Yay.
Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.